Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. We just had on Dave Grimm. He's the one that shared the secrets about time freedom and creating wealth at directsourcewealth.com/hero. Later on, and we're going to go have another hero on the show. And if you've ever bought any of those TV items that is as seen on TV, well, guess what? This is the guy who created it, a $350 billion retail category, and he's the one that created the as seen on TV. And before we get started with our next hero, thank you for the feedback we continue to get from having Dara Torres and Shannon Miller, both multi-decorated U.S. Olympians. Well, we've got another hero for you. She's a professional beach volleyball player, 5-time Olympian. I mean, 5, not just 1, 2, 3, but 5. 3-time Olympic gold medalist and 1-time Olympic bronze medalist. And that's Kerri Walsh Jennings, who can be reached at P1440.com. So, Kerri, what's the P1440? How'd you come up with this 1440 magic number?
It is a magical number. You know, initially we were calling ourselves Project 1440, and that became problematic for various reasons. And so we just decided to keep the P, because P could be anything. It could be playful, it could be purpose, it could be professional, it could be pursuit, all these amazing words. But the 1440 is the magic in everything that we're doing, because this is the filter through which we're creating our event series and our technology platform. So here it comes. There are only 1,440 minutes in every day. That's all you get, David. Every single day, 1,440 minutes. And so this is the filter through which we are going to honor your time that you choose, that you gift to us. So when you show up at an event, of a P1440 event, we are going to honor your time, make sure you have this most memorable, amazing experience. And then when you visit our technology platform at P1440.com, you are going to leave wanting more. You're going to leave knowing that you had your time well spent. You know, when I learned there was only 1,440 minutes in every day, I realized how busy I am, not on my priorities. And it's really helped me fine-tune my life to, you know, spend time where I most need it, where my heart most needs it, and on my passion projects.
I love it. Now, you're a 3-time Olympic gold medalist. Does the feeling change at all from the time of when you get your first one or your second one or the third one? Or is it like, hey, you know what, I'm getting used to this?
Oh, man, no, you know, you never get used to it. There's so much gratitude involved anytime you win a match, let alone an Olympic gold medal, you know, and when you win an Olympic medal or you don't win, like I won bronze in Rio a couple of years ago, it's the culmination of a lifetime and certainly the past 4 years of leading up to that moment. And so it never gets old because there's so much real life, you know, blood, sweat, tears, you know, all the nuances in life happen within the time frame as you're chasing your qualification and chasing that gold medal. So I will never, ever take that for granted. My goal is to qualify for the next Olympics in Tokyo 2020 and to finish my career with a gold medal. And then I'll put all of my focus on P1440 and making that a global powerhouse, you know, forever.
Now, you mentioned about the training in Tokyo. Now, how far in advance do you start training for this? 2020 to me seems so far away.
I know. Well, no, it's like right around the corner for us. You know, I live my life in quadrennials. So the 4 years, you know, between each Olympics, every year is kind of setting up the next year in the Olympic process. And so our official qualification starts actually in September of this year of 2018. And then it goes through June of 2020. So we have 2 years to qualify. And so my sights are set. They've been set ever since I kind of, you know, had my feet on the ground under me after Rio. And, you know, when you want something, you kind of just know. And so I know what I want, and I'm working toward it every single day already. 2020 will be here in a heartbeat.
I love it. Now, share with our audience now, too, of something magical that happened on the volleyball court.
Oh, well, you know, my entire job and all these moments that add up to an amazing life is the magic in my life. You know, it's kind of the mundane things, the things that I certainly almost take for granted now, but now that I'm kind of ending my career, I realize how fortunate I am that literally my office is the beach. I am surrounded by people I love who are high achievers who believe in chasing their dreams and creating their own realities. All of that is very magic to me. And then if I were have to, if I had to pick a magical moment, it's anytime I win. That's pure magic. Sometimes you win ugly, sometimes you win pretty, sometimes you kick butt, sometimes you barely escape. But it's all in the striving for the win. That's the great part of life. And then winning is the magical cherry on top.
And you just never know when you're going on that court, because we're talking with Kerri Walsh Jennings. She can be reached at P1440.com, multi-decorated U.S. women's beach volleyball team member. Because you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. The only place where entrepreneurs align. Kerri, you have so much energy. You look beautiful. What do you eat? What's your daily regime of what you consume?
David, this is like a forever work in progress for me. I'm trying to figure out my nutrition. Largely, I eat healthy. I eat as they tell me to eat, the rainbow of colors every single day. I stay away from saturated fats and, the white refined sugars and carbs. So I try to eat clean is my answer to you. I've been following a couple people online in the nutrition field, and Dr. Mark Hyman, and that is one person who has really helped me weed things out of my diet. And I've also been listening to the medical medium, and I can't remember his name right now, but he's just all about kind of the spiritual side of food. That sounds so hippy-dippy. I was raised in Santa Cruz. Don't judge me. But, he just has me looking at fuel, like I'm nurturing myself with every bite that I eat, even like social media and the books I read, the thoughts I think, it's all fuel for the fire. And I want to make sure that everything that I'm putting into my body, mind, and spirit is a positive fuel and not something that's going to take me the wrong way. And so Dr. Mark Hyman has helped me kind of to reach for better things. We're all a product of what we're surrounded by. So I think half the battle in eating clean and healthy is surrounding ourselves by the good stuff, not the, convenient junk food.
Excellent advice. Now, you're a mother of 3 beautiful children. You're also married to a fellow beach volleyball player, Casey Jennings. Share with us some of the lessons, though, secrets that you hope that your children will carry out into the world as you have done.
Oh, man. My whole life has been very simple. My whole life, starting from the day I was born, it's been based around my family, my faith, my education, my earlier years, and then ever since I became an adult, my career. So family, faith, career, those are my priorities right now. And what I want to teach my kids is just to know what your priorities are and make sure you pay attention to them. If I'm ever feeling off kilter, I know with all my heart that one of those 3 buckets, family, faith, career, is not being served properly. I'm taking it for granted, or I'm too heavy on one of the other buckets. And so that's something I really want to lead my kids in knowing what they want in life. And then I want to encourage them. I feel like my success has come because A, I've surrounded myself by amazing people, but B, I've had this positive mindset. Even when things are hard and challenging, there's a positive something to that challenge or that setback or that failure. And to me, that allows me to get over the heartbreaks faster because I accept responsibility and I know and I look for the good in each situation. And so if I can, pass it on to my kids, I'd be very happy. But they're magical. They teach me every day, but the way they live their lives and how curious they are and how playful they are. Like, I want to be like them when I grow up.
So here's the thing, though, when you are, you've been training for a match or you've been training for a medal and you don't get it, or you don't win, how do you keep that positive thought at the end when you're that close?
It's part of sports. It's part of life. When you're chasing big dreams, sometimes your destination isn't going to be exactly where you thought. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Like, I'm still, my wound from, winning a bronze in Rio is still very, very fresh, and I get sad and I mope and I'm just like, why? But ultimately it's like, okay, I can't live there. That's going to keep me there. Like, what am I going to learn from this? And then I kind of flip it and make it empowering. So I think the grief of, a missed opportunity or a failure is real, and I think it's important to experience. My only advice to myself and to the world would be just don't live there. You have to make the conscious effort to choose to learn from it, to grow from it, and then it's not a failure. Then it's a step in the process.
Well, fantastic advice. Kerri Walsh Jennings. You can reach her at P1440.com. 3 gold medalists. If I won those, I'd be wearing them around everywhere that I go. The 3 F's: family, faith, and career. You've only got 1,440 minutes per day in your life. Make the best use of them. Kerri Walsh Jennings, P1440.com. This is David Kogan with Eliances.
Oh, that'd be amazing. So P1440, we are a festival event series. We're going to have 8 live events in the U.S. in our inaugural year, starting September 2018. At the events, we're going to have competition, which will be the best of the best pro beach volleyball tournament. We are going to have personal development where you can show up and learn from the experts, multitude of workouts, CrossFit, Pilates, yoga, anything and everything that's safe in the fitness world. We're going to have a health and wellness village where you can learn all things mindfulness, learn about new nutrition strategies out there. And then we're also going to have live entertainment, which will round out the festival experience. And then all of that stuff that's going to live on site at our live events will live 365, 24/7 at our technology platform at P1440.com. We want to be the resource center to help you guys live a more optimal life.
So if I come, will you hold my hand through that process?
I will do it with you. I will sweat. I will learn. I will grow. That's exactly what we want. We want people to be a little uncomfortable, and we want people to get dirty with us because people grow through the discomfort, and you grow through experience. So that's what P1440 is all about.
Nice. Love it. All right, let's do our full